Hi, it's Kristen Bryant with Stamping with Kristen. Today I am headed to the apple orchard, and my husband's aunt and uncle have their own apple orchard, and so we always are able to get some free apples from them. And so I thought I would make a quick apple card for them. I always like to give them a pack of cards since that's something I can give them since they're giving me apples. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the card that I came up with. All right, I'm going to be using More Than Autumn today, and I'm going to be using the Nested Essentials die. I actually already did that one because I'm going to be doing a bunch of other embossing, so you don't need to see me do that. But these are just great dies to use for card making. I use them for banners. I use them just to make background areas nice to put greetings on, but I'm going to set that aside. I'm also using the dies that go with More Than Autumn, and I'm going to have a card base of Basic Beige. And then I'm using Poppy Parade. The colors are Poppy Parade, Pecan Pie, and Old Olive that I'll be dealing with today. So I'm going to start out by stamping with black. A couple things here. I'm going to actually before I do the black, I'm going to stamp this apple in Poppy Parade just to create a little background on here. So I've got my little apple, and I'm just going to put little apples all over the background here. We love apples at our house, so I always look forward to going to the apple orchard just to get a bunch. I always get a huge bag for baking and then another bag for eating. It's just always great to have apples when they're in season. All right, so here is my my piece there. This is 2 inches by 4 1/4. And then I am going to stamp with black some of the other things here. So I'm going to do this apple again in black. And then I'm going to do, this is going to be for my cider cup, or it'd be coffee cup, whatever you like. And then I'm also going to, with early espresso, I'm gonna make a little cinnamon stick. And I figured I might as well just do it with brown. I'm gonna add some brown to it, but that way it starts as a brown base for that. So I'm gonna move this stuff aside, and then I will get out my cut and emboss machine to die cut these. I like to use Post-it notes, or if you have washi tape, you could use that to help hold your things in place, especially when you're doing several items. They can shift if you're doing too many at one time. So here is the little coffee cup, and then I'm going to do my apple. Oh, I am having trouble with that. And then the cinnamon stick. Hopefully these don't shift. I'm just going to do them all together there. And then I'm going to take this strip, and I am going to do, you can see it, yep, apple and season. So that, those are the words. It's always fun when you have some die cut words to go on. All right, I'm gonna bring this through here and let's see how we did. Oh, looks good. Sometimes I just stick out those and I just reuse them. So I've got the apple, cinnamon stick, whoops, and my coffee cup. And then here we go. Here are the greetings. They pop out really easily. I'm gonna move this out of the way here. I'm gonna take you can get this attachment to your take your pick tool. I kind of like to be careful with these because they're a little more frail. You can see I got my finger in the Poppy Parade. I always got to make sure when I get red on me, I always worry people think I'm bleeding. So I gotta, before I go out today, I'm gonna get that off. There we go. All right, apple season. There are several different words that come in the dies for this, so it's kind of fun to work with those different ones. So I'm going to be using the green glue today. When I'm working with smaller pieces, the green glue is nice. You could also use, we've got adhesive sheets, and I just ordered more of those. So next time, once they come, I will show you how easy those are to use as well. So I'm going to put that just like there. And then I am going to color in my apple. And so I'm going to just do the old olive right there. And then I'm going to the apple, color that in. So I'm looking forward to apple crisp and apple cake. I had a friend who used to do Tastefully Simple, and I love the Nana's apple cake, and then I found a copycat recipe for the apple cake, so that's always one of the first things I make because it's so good. So I'm putting that there, and then I'm going to use a pecan pie. I feel like this is kind of like the cider. I guess this will be one of those cups that you can kind of see the drink through it. Again, this is pecan pie. And then I'm also going to take my little cinnamon stick here. All right, so I'm going to just put a little bit of this on there, so the cinnamon stick is sticking out. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this so it can sit up. And then I'm actually gonna, this is a piece here, I'm gonna put a bunch of, these are the dimensionals. I even, you use the edging too. Did you know that you can't throw that part away? It all is useful. Whoops. Alrighty. So this is gonna go on like this. This is just a great piece to have on for a card. And it's the largest one of those from the Nested Essentials die. All right, and I'm gonna put this down here. And then, oops, I totally forgot. Shoot. I wanted to do some of this on here. I just got going and forgot about my ribbon. We'll stick some glue back behind there. I just think the linen thread just adds a little extra. So if you're doing this, hopefully you're not completing it as I'm doing it so that you can do that the right way. Ribbon first. Ribbon and then adhere that. Okay, so there we go. There's the ribbon. And then for the apple season, oh, I see there's one more little piece there. Yep, got it. All right, I like to just use tiny little dots on here. It doesn't take much. And once I get it on, I'm trying to be so careful. I then, if you get too much in one area, I go back and pick it up with a little point. Come on. Oh, I guess I hadn't taken that thing off from, it's the first time I've used it today. Oh goodness. Oh, there we go. So got too much there. I'm now going to just pick it up from there and move it to the other spots. That's what I do when I get too much. I should have started it before I started my video. Oh well. I'm sure you've had to deal with this as well at times. All right, so apple, put that up there. And then now we'll do season on the bottom. We'll get a few more dots on here. Goodness. You'd think I was at the bottom of it. All right, now I got too much there. All right, here we go. Apple season. So here is my little card. And so I will, when I give them to this, I write on it, but I don't write on the inside of the card. I write on something else so then they can use this. And then I include a bunch of other cards that I give them. It's just kind of a nice little gift to give people. I use them as hostess gifts or whatever. So as you're making cards, make a couple extras so you've got some set aside that you can just give people as a gift. They really make great hostess gifts. And this set is much more than just about coffee. There's all kinds of fun things that you can do with it. So why don't you give that a try? I hope you have time to create soon and go ahead and get a card written out and so you can mail it out. Have a great day.